all right. Listen, we on the radio. Join us tonight. We will be talking about fitness on tonight. Real life conversations. Real life conversations with Dr. Yo, Steph, and our other co-partner in crime, Chico. We miss you. Hello. How y'all doing?
Thank you for tuning in to the Breaking the Chains radio broadcast with Dr. Yolanda Sherman. We pray this broadcast will empower you to walk in your God-given purpose. Now, let's join Dr. Yolanda Sherman for today's message.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Well. Welcome to another episode of Real Life Conversations. With your girl, Dr. Yo, little brother, Steph, and our crime partner in crime, Chico. We miss you, bro.
Chico, we miss you, bro.
We miss you. Shout out. Listen, tonight. We want to. Hello, everybody. Hello.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? It feel good to be back in the saddle with my little brother, my partner in crime. Hello. Shout out.
We're gonna help some people today, man. We're gonna help y'all.
We're going to talk about a few things tonight dealing with, I know that I deal with the spiritual aspect, of you getting fit. Spiritually,
Fit for the kingdom.
That's right, Dr. Yo, your girl, spiritually remodeling coach, woo. But I have a professional, little brother. He is a fitness trainer. And listen, Fitness Squad Fitness is in the building on tonight. So we got some information that we want to give you that will help impact your life in the area of fitness. If you don't run off anywhere, I guarantee you will be blessed. And it is some things that will help you on your healthy journey to getting fit in the physical place. He's dealing with the physical side. Y'all catch me on Tuesday, and we'll deal with the spiritual side. All right. Listen,
we can deal with it today too.
Well, just know you're fit for your kingdom assignment. Fitness Squad Fitness is in the building.
Fitness Squad Fitness, man. So
I know you got a wealth of information. Go ahead on, little brother. Handle it.
Man,
Go ahead.
So today we want to look at a couple of points. I've been training for a long time. I got people results, and I got some people didn't get results. And so the thing that was killing me is how are some people not getting results if they're going through the same routine. And so I really started studying health and wellness, and I stumbled across a guy. His name is Shawn Stevenson. And if you want to learn how to eat better, you want to read that book, Eat Smarter. And the thing about it is some people are not getting to their goals because there's certain things they don't know. They think just working out would get you to your goal. They just think just eating right. What is eating right? We eat fruits, vegetables, protein, carbs, but it's deeper than that. Our brain has everything to do, believe it or not, how we lose weight or not. One thing you got to understand about working out is stress on the body. And if working out is stress on the body, your brain don't know if you're in the gym or not. All it knows is there's stress on the body. Well, your brain takes 25% of what you eat. So if you're feeding yourself garbage and you're working out, well, your body's like, oh, it's stress. So it's gonna swell the fat cells up. It's going to send inflammation, and you're not getting to your goal. And so you're like, man, I'm working with my trainer, but I'm not getting to my goal. What's going on? Well, there's certain things that you need to feed your brain. There's certain things that you need to eat, so it will help you. Another thing is sugar may be the reason why, processed sugar may be the reason why you can't get to your goals. We're going to hit on that because processed sugar, it's a monster. And I'm going to give you the symptoms that You know, when you're trying to eat right and when you're trying to get your meal plan, why are you getting headaches? Why are you getting tired? Why are you having mood swings? It's because of the processed sugar. So if you know that's, you might be the one that's battling that. So we want to bring awareness and help you with that. Another thing is they don't know about eating times. Your eating times has everything to do with fat loss as well. We're talking about fat loss. We're not talking about muscle building right now. You got people that say, hey, I want to lose weight. We're talking about fat loss. The way you eat has everything to deal with that. So, Dr. Yo, we're going to get into a little bit of this. We got a little bit of time. So I want to let you know, man, your brain is very powerful. It's one of the most valuable entities on planet Earth, and we own one. So if we own a brain and we don't know how to use it and we're not feeding it really well, this might be the reason why you're gaining weight. Now, I'm not saying that's for everybody, but it may be for you. So one thing I want to go over, there was a myth that says we use 10%, 20% or 2% of our brain. That's a myth. We actually use 100% of our brain throughout the day. So there's various times that we use our brain at 100. And when you're sleeping, that's the majority of the time that your brain is active while you're asleep. Well, if you're eating garbage and you're going to sleep, well, you're feeding your brain garbage. So you're getting up in the morning, you sluggish, you got an attitude, you're depressed, you don't want to go nowhere. It's because whatever you're feeding yourself is going to your brain is getting it. So you got to understand that your brain needs food. And we're giving our bodies food. We're trying to eat a certain way. We're eating all this protein. But what about your brain? And so I got some stuff here to help you with that, to help you say, hey, why don't I add a couple, why don't I add this into my meal plan? And it may work for you. So I got different options. So the first option is almonds. If you eat almonds before you eat, you can lose fat. Like, there's studies that show people that eat a handful of almonds before they eat, they lose fat. So almonds is good for your brain. So almonds is a good choice.
Hey, family, we getting fit, baby. Fit
for the kingdom. Spinach is a good choice for your brain. You have spirulina.
You said spinach, so does it have to be raw spinach, or, you know, some people be getting the spinach out of a can? Kind of tell the difference between
I'm going to tell you this. If you can, stay away from the can. Now, like I said, genetics has a big part to play with some people. There's some people that can eat out of a can and they're not gaining weight. But if you still have the weight and you're not losing weight, it may be because you're eating food out of a can. So everybody's different. I just want to point out different things that you may look at to say, well, okay, if I stop this, I might start seeing better results. So I'm trying to pick out the parts that you may not see, because I get this. I'm doing everything to lose weight. No, there's certain things you got to do so you can lose weight. And so spinach, I say healthy spinach, organic spinach, you know, the healthy aisle. That's where you want to get the raw. And you can cook it, but I like eating it. You know, I don't like cooking it. I like eating it like a salad, because when you eat so much spinach, it's like this on your plate, but it shrinks in your stomach. So I can get full off of that. I can get full like that. So if I can get full like that, it's going to keep me from trying to eat more, right? So spinach, salmon is very good for your brain. Study shows that if you eat salmon once a week, that your brain will improve. So salmon is good. Again, for people that just joined, why would I eat this stuff for my brain? Well, your brain cells is connected to your fat cells, if you didn't know that. So the better that you treat your brain, your brain's going to send signals to say, hey, we don't need you. Wow. But if you're not treating your brain good, well, fat is there for a reason. We think that fat is bad because they're in places that we don't want it. Well, fat don't know that. Only thing fat knows is I'm trying to save your life. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta treat your brain better. So you know this may help you lose body fat. I'm trying to help you here. So what I said, salmon, cherries is good, coffee is good, omega-3s. We were talking about that earlier. Some people are gaining weight because they're eating too many omega-6s. That's your peanut oil. That's your seed oil. your soy. You're eating too much of that. And omega-6 is in processed foods.
Wow.
So you're eating so much omega-6s, and that may be the cause of your weight gain. So if you can lower down omega-6 and up your omega-3s, you may see a different result.
Wow.
Olive oil, and the reason why I picked olive oil out of everything, because I didn't know this, and this was very good information I want to share with you guys. Olive oil is good. However, it's supposed to be in low temperature. Olive oil is good. However, if you get the olive oil in the see-through bottle, all the nutrition and minerals is gone. You want to get it in a tinted bottle, and how you use it is you can use it on low temperature, or you can zest your salad with it. You can use it as a zest on your salmon. But you don't want to fry anything with it. You want to do that with coconut oil if you're trying to be healthy. That's something that can go from low to high temperature real quick, and it's not going to affect you. Like I said, genetics play a part. You might have somebody saying, hey, I cook with olive oil and I'm not gaining weight. Well, that's what they're doing. If you having problems with your weight, you want to look at these things, because this may help you get results, right? So we got that. Another thing that I want to talk about is eating times. Well, before I get to eating time, let's talk about the sugar. Let's talk about this sugar.
You had to go down the sugar, right?
Man, sugar, people don't know this, but processed sugar may be the reason why you can't lose body fat. It may be the reason why it's keeping you from your goal.
I'm in trouble.
Sugar and added sugar is in things that you may not notice, or things that you might not know that they're in. Like, you think processed sugar is only in donuts, they're only in candy and sweets. Well, I don't eat sweets. Well, they're in some of the processed foods you eat. And so processed sugar is made in a plant, and the job of processed sugar is to keep you coming back getting that food. There was a study with 2 rats, and you had cocaine on one side and you had sugar. Well, the 2 rats started out on cocaine, and then they worked their way over to sugar. They gave sugar. The rats did not go back to cocaine. They stayed on the sugar. That's how powerful processed sugar is. And so some of you guys that are trying to get to your weight goals, this sugar may be the problem. Sugar's good. When you taste it, I was talking to my sis. I'm like, it's a bad relationship. It's good to you, but it's not good for you. You have a taste of that sugar, you know what I'm saying, and nobody don't know, and all of a sudden it start destroying your life, destroying your marriage. The sugar is the reason why, like, your moods are changing. If you try to get off, if you try to go cold turkey from sugar, you're gonna experience headaches. You're gonna experience mood swings.
Tell your brother-in-law I need a strawberry lemonade slush. Told him I'm gonna get a smooth mood swing that's gonna affect me. That I'm gonna go off because I have gotten addicted to the strawberry lemonade frozen sugar over there at the Taco Bell. It says come. It be calling for little brother, it be calling for me. Help me.
I was telling her that I know how this goes. She passed by there. She looks at it. Once she looks at it, she can taste it. And it's funny how you can taste the food before you get it, because your brain remember it, because there's something in that food that says when you see it, your brain is like, ooh, I need that. Yeah. And so you don't know what's in that food that's causing you to, and I'm serious, it's a real problem. People, when they say that food is calling me, the reason why it's calling you because there's something in that food. Woo! And so it takes somebody to understand that, to say, hey, this may be your problem. You're working out hard, you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but you might be going backwards because you're eating something sweet, and your brain is like, and I'm telling you, it happens. You can ask my wife, man. Like, if I had one piece of cake turned into 2 pieces of cake, it turned into me going to my mama's candy bowl, all in one, because my brain like, ooh, give it to me. So like I said, if you're disciplined enough to eat your cake, I'm not saying don't eat sweets. That's not
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
disciplined.
But if you're disciplined enough to eat your sweet, you gotta look at it like how single people look at stuff. They're like, hey, this is gonna be good for the night, and then we gonna go separate. But some of us get married to the sweet. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't supposed to be married to the sweets.
Ooh, that's that lemonade, Lord Jesus, deliver me.
I'm telling you, like when you look at it, it's gonna bring you back. And so
I need deliverance.
If you're having problems, if you're working out and you're like, man, I just can't get to this goal, look at sugar. The steps that you can take is, like I say, you want to back away from processed sugar. You can eat fruits now. You can't outsmart God. There's sugar in fruit for a reason, right? You got nutrition in fruit. You got your vitamins and minerals in fruit. So that sugar it's like a bus straight to your blood. So it gets to your bloodstream faster. But processed sugar does the same thing, but it's not good for you.
Wow.
It clogs up your blood. And so you know about this. You know how patients have to go to vascular clinics and get unclogged, and it's stuff that's in their blood that clogs it up. And I'm telling you, patients, even going to dialysis, they still eat processed food. They still eat sugar. That's why they get clogged up. Right after they get unclogged, they go get processed food.
because a lot of them are diabetic patients. Mm-hmm. So when you talk about that from the aspect of dialysis patients, mm-hmm. A lot of them have struggled or have they become diabetic. Mm-hmm. And so what happens is they have to limit or pretty much have no sugars because it can cause their insulin level to go up, and if it drops a little bit too low or below normal, then it can cause that patient to go into a diabetic coma. Mm-hmm. But or if it's too high, then it can cause other issues to, go along with the patient. And so that's why they have to, we have to monitor them and make sure, that you eat right, stay away from, because some of them, the Coke, now they try to tell them to drink like root beer or something like that, but don't be eating like all those different sugars and even certain things like some of our Hispanic patients, it's a lot of those those sweets and stuff that they eat. They try to tell them to stay away from and this and that and other, because if it causes those problems, it could go off into amputation. Mm-hmm. Where the blood start having poor circulation, yep. Or they can end up with like wounds and ulcers and things yep. like that, because their tissues are starting to break down. Mm-hmm. And so it's very, very important. So when you was talking about that clog up, dealing with those diabetic patients, dealing with those dialysis patients, it's very, very important that they make sure that they maintain a healthy diet and stay away from that sugar, because in the long run for them, they can end up with in a coma. They can end up, with poor circulation throughout their blood. Yep. And when that happens, that's why you see a lot of amputees and stuff like that. And they may start off like some of them can't even go to like the nail shops and stuff like that, because if they're diabetic and they have poor circulation in those areas and don't take care of themselves, even the slightest cut can end up to being a major wound on them. You hear this? So it's very, very. So when you talking about those sugars and stuff like that, it's very, very important for our diabetic patients or anything like that, for them to maintain a healthy diet and pretty much stay away from it. Because I know, like with our dietitian, and we'll give them like sugar-free candy and stuff like that, to help them along the way. So it's very, very important. Like you said, I'm glad that you start talking about those sugars, because a lot of people, even if if they say you're a borderline diabetic, mm-hmm. You still have to change your way of eating and cut back on some things. different things in the diet and stuff like that. They can't eat a lot of in Spanish frijoles, but in English is beans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have to cut back on a lot of different things. The diet really has to change.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad that she mentioned all that, because that is really a problem. Like, you'll have patients, they would go to fast food restaurants not knowing what's in it. Now,
Yeah.
when you look at that board, it tells you the calories, but it don't tell you what's in the food for a reason.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
tells you how much calories you're going to gain, so we think, okay, if we eat this, we're going to get this many calories. But you don't know what the sugar is in that food. And so you eat that food and you want to go back. I'm telling you, sugar is so powerful. You are dying and you still can't stay away from it.
Yeah.
What kind of relationship is that? Can you imagine being in a relationship with somebody that's killing you, but you can't leave? And you don't want to leave. And if somebody tries to separate you from that person, you will fight. That's powerful. If somebody were to take your donut while you eating it, y'all gonna be throwing them hands. It's a natural. You gonna defend that? Give me what I want.
Y'all. Hey, family, y'all pray for y'all. Y'all say a little prayer for your girl when y'all lift me up. If I can get delivered from Taco Bell and the strawberry lemonade frozen slushes, and then they have the raspberry. You know, they had that midnight thing, and they switched up, and then they had the dragon slush too. You know, it's like an addiction. And then the corner store gas station, they got the slushes where they, you know, the different ones you mixed up, and they tell you got the strawberry and the different thing. Y'all pray for your girl, cause that's my weakness right now. And it's like, little brother, it be calling my name. It's like it be talking about, you know how they used to sing that song, Hush, somebody's calling my name. It's like, it don't be no hush. It just be like, come. And I ain't gonna lie. Y'all want to pray for your girl. I need some deliverance in that area of them slushes. If I can get free from that, Shonda, I would be all right.
I'm going to tell you, it's easy for me to say, stop doing it. It's easy for me to say that. But I'm telling you, there's a struggle when you back away from something. And that's real. And that's what we got to talk about. Like, it's a struggle. It's not easy for everybody to say, okay, I'm going to go cold turkey. And I don't care if you're a personal trainer or not. When you guys look at personal trainer Instagrams, Facebooks, you don't see the time where you got an on season and an off season. You don't see their off season because they took all their pictures of their own season. They took all their pictures when they were shredded, and they're posting their workouts and stuff online.
Wow.
So you don't see them fall. So you're feeling extra bad because you're struggling in different areas at different times. No, trainers struggle too. Most people that you see at the gym getting results when you keep coming, those are trainers or bookworms. And so the reason why you're not getting results is because you're not a trainer and you're afraid to ask for help. And I was telling my sis, I said, man, I've been going to Fitness Connection for about 3 years. I had 4 transformations since then. It's a guy that goes to Fitness Connection. Same size. But that treadmill, he murders that treadmill. He be on that treadmill. He got his routine, and he's conditioned. Because the stuff that he's doing on that treadmill, I just look at him and be like, my God. However, you doing all that work, but you just don't want to change the way you eat. And the way you eat is hurting people.
Wow.
And so even, like I say, your body looks at workout like stress. You're putting stress on your body when you work out. But if you're not eating right, your body is not responding to that as you're working out is going to lose weight. They're responding to your workout like you're in trouble. And so when you're in trouble, your body's going to produce things to stop it.
Yeah.
So you got to eat the right things so it can properly heal, so you can be in the shape that you want to be.
What about those that I know that you recommended to me about doing so many different things in little small increments at the gym, you know, to work each part of the body, opposed to saying, okay, I'm just going to stay on the treadmill every time I come. That's all I do. You know, with working, you know, your arms, your legs, your, you know, tell them the benefits.
So I'm talking to the people that are, you know, I'm not calling you average, but you're not a bodybuilder, you're not a trainer, right? So usually when you go with your trainer, they have a certain program that works for them. That's why they share it with you. This worked for me, so do it. But what happens is that the customer picks the wrong trainer. So you just want to be in shape, but you got a bodybuilder as your trainer. So you don't work out like them. So you're doing a split workout. You're doing chest day, leg day, back day. You're doing all this. Yeah, you get into your results. But when you're by yourself, you can't maintain it because you're not a bodybuilder. And so if you just want to lose fat, I'm not talking about building muscle. That's a whole nother story. To build muscle, you got to break some stuff down. But if you just want to lose body fat, all you got to do is you go to the gym and you want to hit every body part. Spend 2 minutes on every body part. You might do, you're going to stop and you're going to go. You're going to have 2 minutes. And after your 2 minutes, just spend 2 minutes on your arms, your legs, your back.
Wow.
Just hit every machine for 2 minutes. And if you do that consistently, you're going to see results. Because what happens is, and I'm trying to keep this very simple. I'm not trying to go into technical words because, you know, trainers will understand it, but normal people, like average people, won't understand what you're saying. They're not in the book. They're not training it. And I'm not trying to sound intelligent. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm trying to really help you. So you're storing, when you eat food, the food breaks down and the energy goes into your muscle. I'm trying to make it simple. So when it goes into your muscle, when you work out, you're using all the energy in your muscle first before your body start tapping into body fat. I'm making it plain and simple. You know, don't get on me, trainers. Oh, he ain't using the right word. No, I'm not talking to you. You know what you're doing. I'm trying to make sense to the people that don't know what you're saying when you try to train them.
Like
so, if you hit every body part at the gym, well, your body's gonna use more energy to where it's going to burn a lot more. But if you're doing a split workout, well, you done burn. You number one, you don't know where your body's taking this energy from. It might be taking it from the energy that is stored in your legs or your upper body. You don't know. So if you're hitting every muscle, well, you're knowing that, hey, my body's going to use a lot of energy so I can get to my body fat faster. So that's how you'll be able to lose fat. Now, building muscle, I'm telling you again, is something totally different. People are like, oh, okay, so can I lose fat and build muscle at the same time? If you look at a bodybuilder, and this is my opinion, because you got people ready. No, it's not about that. I'm trying to help somebody. This is my opinion. And I'm talking about professional bodybuilders. They got an on season and they got an off season. And if you see a professional bodybuilder, you can look them up on their off season. They don't look like what they look on Instagram. They take breaks, they gain weight, but when it's on season, they shredded and ready for the competition. But they gain weight to build muscle. They're stronger when they're heavier. But you're not a bodybuilder. And you eat like one. And you get mad because you're not seeing no results. So you eating 6 and 7 times a day, and you eating all this protein, and you got this big upper body but no legs, or you got legs and your upper body all messed up. Is because you're trying to follow a plan that don't fit you.
Wow.
You got to pick, what are you trying to do? Am I trying to lose body fat? Okay, that's what I want to do. Am I trying to lose weight? Losing weight is losing some muscle. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's different things that you don't know. So you just saying, hey, I want to lose weight. Is that body fat? Or you got too much muscle to where you got to cut down? Is this muscle too big to where it's not healthy for you? So it's different things that you got to understand before you approach your fitness goals.
Wow. Oh, that's good. Tell them one more thing about the sleep. You know, eating.
Eat times.
Eat time.
Eat times. Real quick. So eat times. Scientists did a study. Number one, your average person eats for 15 hours a day. Now, I'm not saying 15 hours straight, but they're eating from breakfast, they're eating and snacking. The scientists did a research, and they say your average person eats 15 hours a day. So as they're doing their research, they was like, let's see what happens if we shorten their eating windows from 15 to 10 to 12 hours. Well, they did a 16-week study, and the results show. Now, they didn't even give these people a diet plan. They didn't give them no strategies. They just shortened their eating windows to 10 to 12 hours. And what happened is they lost 7 pounds in that 16 weeks.
Wow.
They were able to sleep better, and they reduced their calorie intake by 20%. And that's just reducing your eat times.
Wow.
And so some people, now, there's an argument that, hey, do I eat at night? Do I eat in the daytime? Give yourself a window. And that's a whole nother conversation, but we run out of time, and I got so much information. But your eating times, I'm telling you, if you check your eating window, that may help you get to your fitness goals. Wow.
Listen, it's going by so fast tonight, but join us every first and third. We have tons and tons of information that will be able to help you. You can look Stephen up on, tell them.
You can look me up on Instagram on Stephen Kelly 03. You can look me up on Facebook, Stephen Kelly. We're gonna have free boot camps coming up. I know that we try to launch the boot camp, but due to the weather, we had to reschedule. But we're gonna start doing that. I want to offer my services to people, because if you know what you're getting yourself into, then you'll understand, like, hey, I want to get to my fitness goals, and I want to offer that gift. Yes, I'm a trainer. I do need to make money, but first I want to give back to my community. So I'm going to be stopping by different communities, offering my gift, offering information to help people get in shape. And so, if you like the boot camp, if you like what I'm doing, all I ask is for your support. I'm not charging. I'm just asking for your support. If you love what I'm doing and you're like, hey, man, we need this, because the more that you support me or Dr. Yo at what we're doing, we can be able to afford to give out free information, free material. I can get a different celebrity trainers out there to share their gift with you guys, because some of these celebrity trainers, man, they cost a lot of money. But if I get support, she gets support, I'm able to bring these people to you guys, and it's not costing you anything. And my goal, Fitness Squad Fitness, is to change your body by changing your mind. That's my goal. And whatever I have to do to get there, I'm offering a gift, because there are people, like, even right now, even though we got our stimulus checks, you can't afford to get all this done. You're behind on bills. There's certain things going on.
Yes.
And what we want to do is we want to give to the community. We want to share our gift. If somebody can't share their gift with you, then, how valuable are they? Instead of me putting out something, I'm like, hey, go buy this. You need to see what I'm working with first. You need to see what type of value I can bring.
Yes.
And I'm so confident that I can help you guys. I can bring value, and, we can get you on the right track to your fitness goals. So, yes, you can find me on Instagram. Look at Stephen Kelly 03. You can look at Stephen Kelly on Facebook. And we are coming together, me, Chico, Dr. Yo. And if you are trainers out there, I don't care. Fitness Squad Fitness, we're like the Avengers, right?
Yes.
When we come together for one cause, and that's to help people. So if you're a trainer and you want to offer your gift, man, reach out to me, inbox me. Let's get together. Let's help people.
Yes.
Because the more people we help, it's a principle. The more you give, the more you receive.
Yes.
It was crazy, because I was reading a story about the rich boy and Jesus, and he was saying that he followed all the rules, and is there anything else that I can do? And he was like, Jesus, and I'm just paraphrasing it. I'm not trying to go. I'm just paraphrasing it. And he was saying, if you sell everything you have and give to the poor, you will have riches in heaven. That was a principle, and he couldn't understand that. And so the thing about it is when you give, when you talk about having treasures in heaven, we're not talking about the afterlife. We're talking about different people that will open up a window and bless you because you are giving to them. Yeah. That's a principle. So when you give, people will multiply and give it back to you. So if you're a trainer and you want to give out your gift, partner with us, and let's make this thing happen.
Yes. Listen, that's our time. It has been an amazing tonight. You know, you can reach out to Stephanie, and you know also you can reach out to your girl, Dr. Yo! I love you guys alive. Fitness Squad Fitness is in the building.
In the building. All right, y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in. We got more for you guys.
Thank you for tuning in to the Breaking the Chains radio broadcast with Dr. Yolanda
Great
Sherman.
things on the horizon.